Hi, grade 12 mathematical literacy learners. So on this question, guys, we're gonna focus on the tariffs, how to calculate how many kiloliters that we use by a household if we are given the bill. Now, the question now that we're going to look at here says question 10. Below is a table of own local and 2017 and 2018. It says use the table to answer the question that follow. All the prices are VAT exclusive, meaning that they don't have the 15% VAT charge. Now we can look at the table here, table number 1, which is the Mangawong local water tariff, which is a residential. Now here it says this is a step tariff that is used. So now for 2016 and 2017, these are the prices that are found here. And then they will increase by these percentages on this block here for 2017 and 2018 prices that we find here. And in here we have the blocks, block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, and then also we have the last block here, which is block number 5. And then also here we are given also the basic charge per month. So this is what we are given on this question here. Now, the question that we're going to look at here, it says use a table. The information says use a table above to answer the phone question. So here's the question here. It says that a certain household has received a bill of 205 rand 24 cents at the end of August 2018. Use the tariff table above to calculate how many kiloliters of water did the household use. Now, I'm going to highlight what we are looking for in this question. They are saying to us, calculate how many kiloliters of water did this household use. So that's what we are looking for. We are given the bill of 205 rand 24 cents. So now, how do we go about now solving this question? Now, let's start now without wasting time. Now, we're here. Our question is 10.1. So now, what we need to understand about the bill there. So we are given the bill. So the bill number 1 is stand for the total. It is a total amount. The water cost. So that is the bill. So now, what is our bill in this question now? Our bill, according to this question, we're given a bill of 205 rand 24 cents, and then is equals to our basic charge is given here for 2018. So our basic charge there, it is how much? It is the 24 rand 64 cents. So first of all, we need to find the water cost. That's what we are looking for. We're looking for the water cost. So the water cost is the one that is going to help us to calculate the kiloliters which were used by this household. Now, what we're going to do from this step now. So we're going to transpose this 24 rand 64 cents to this other side. And then when you transpose this number, remember it is positive. Therefore, once the jump equals sun, it becomes negative. So that means it's going to be 200 and 5 rand 24 cents minus this. And then this will give us, this will be equal to the water tariff. So now, so therefore the water equals to 205 rand 24 minus, you have transposed now the 24 into the other side, therefore we have 180 rands 60 cents. So these prices, remember, they are still also VAT exclusive. Now, from here, what do we do now? So now, this is the cost of the water that they paid for without the basic charge. This is the cost of the water that they used without the basic charge, because now we have subtracted the basic charge. Now basic charge here today at the top, we did subtract it. So now from here, what do we do from now? What are we going to do with this now information? So now we're going to go back to the table and try to calculate the cost of these kiloliters that are here and compare it with the cost of the water that we have here. This is the cost of water from the 205 rand. So now what we're going to do now, we're going to try to compare this and look for kiloliters that we use to for this one 180. Now what we're going to do, we're going to look at the first block here. So what are we going to do? We're going to calculate the cost of the first block. So we're going to look at block number 1. Block 1. On block number 1. So remember, so now we need to subtract this 2 here. 6 minus 0. Therefore, you're going to subtract the 2. Therefore, 6 minus 0. Then this, it gives us, if you subtract the 2, therefore you're going to give us 6 kiloliters. And then you're going to times that by the charge for 2018. Remember, we're using 2018. So the charge for 2018 for this block, it is how much? It will be 7 rand 46. And then therefore we get how much, therefore in this case? We're going to get 44 rand 76. So that's what we are getting. And now if we compare this 44 rand, compare it with the 180. So you're gonna see that we have not exceeded this 180. So we're gonna check again, and we're not even closer to this 180. So that means therefore they didn't use only 6 kiloliters. That means they still used more because the charge is still more. So we're gonna use the second block now and how much kiloliters. So here our difference is supposed to be 6. It's supposed to be 6, and then here if you're going to change, you can change the rest, but here it's going to be 15. And then here instead of 31, if we want to use 30, but we are not concerned about the rest of this, but we want to just use the first one at the top here. So to find the difference, therefore there we're going to say 15 minus 6 instead of using 7, because it's going to give us different, it's going to give us incorrect answers. So now between, therefore, if we subtract these two, therefore it gives us about 9 kiloliters, and that is the from 0 up to 15. Then you can add here 6 plus 9, therefore it gives us 15. So you can see that we are still correct. Now here, this one is that but as I said, these units are from 0 up to 15. If you add 6 plus 9, therefore it will give you that 15 there. Now, what's the unit then for the second block? Therefore, if you check there, it says 17 rand 39 cents. Therefore, now if you multiply the tariff, the tariff with the kiloliters, therefore, how much are you getting there? You are supposed to get around 156. Yeah, you can pause the video so that you can also check and verify these figures therefore for yourself. So now if we get this 156, therefore now I want us to add these two and check if have we reached 180 or what. So if we add these two values, therefore, they give us 201 rand 27 cents. So we can see that by mere looking that 201, therefore it's above 800 kiloliters. That means this 201, that means we have used more kiloliters. There's more. That means here on this amount here, we have more kiloliters. But while the total, if we add, when we add these two figures, when we add this figure and this figure, the total, in fact, it must be 180. So now what are we going to do now? What are we going to do to solve this problem if we get to this point? So what I need you to do now is this. So you must understand that, so you must check that now. You must find a value that, as I said, if you add these two values, they must give us the now it goes beyond 180. So if it goes beyond 180, so what you need to try to do it like this. We know that the kiloliters here, they are more. If they are more, they give us 201. So now the tariff is going to be the same, which is 17 rand 89 cents. So now, which amount that you can add to 44 rand 76 and then give us 180 rand 60 cents. So now that means we need to subtract these two values. We need to subtract these two values here. Let me highlight. You need to subtract this one from this one here on this second bracket. So if you subtract the two, so how much are we getting therefore if we subtract these two? Because it goes beyond, remember, it goes beyond 180. So now if you subtract the two, how much are you going to get? I think there you need to get around 135 rand 84 cents. That's what we are getting. So we need to use these two values. So now if we add these two values, the one that I've highlighted now, 44 rand plus this 135 rand, so it gives us 180 rand 60 cents. So now we need to sort out now the same block. We're still on the same block. Now we're still in the same block. So we need to solve this problem now on the side, on block number 2. We're still on block number 2. So we need to sort out, therefore, with how many kiloliters that we need to multiply with 17 to give us this amount here. So we need to find that. So now to calculate the kiloliters that are here, I'm gonna maybe use that. Let me use A. Remember, these are kiloliters. I'm just gonna use the letter A here. So we need to find out how many kiloliters that are here. That when we multiply with the 17, then give us this. So that when we add it with that 44 rand, and then give us this one. So now, how do we calculate that value there of A? So you're gonna say, therefore, we're looking for the number of kiloliters that are here. The number of kiloliters. A represent the number of kiloliters. Therefore, we're gonna say 135. So divide by this. So divide by that. Therefore, it will be divide by 17. And then therefore, how many kiloliters are we getting therefore here? So when we divide these two, therefore we get around 7,811. There's also other numbers that are there. So that's what we are getting. So these are the kiloliters that you can multiply with 17 therefore and give us this amount here. So these are the kiloliters. And that this amount, when you add it, therefore it gives us this amount. So now we have found now the total. We have found out the total kiloliters that we use by just doing that. So now what will be the total therefore of the kiloliters that we use therefore? So the total kiloliters used therefore is going to be equals to 6 kiloliter and 6 kiloliter plus UA. UA weight is equals to this amount here. That is our A plus A. Therefore, which gives us Give us we said it says 7,811, so kiloliters. So now the total therefore in this case therefore is going to be how much? Therefore is going to be 13,811, but we round off to two decimal places, therefore it's going to be 13,81 kiloliters that we use by that household. But now it means that therefore, if you want to verify this answer, therefore remember this is a cost of this is a cost this is a water cost. It was 180. So now if you want to verify, you can start again, use this amount here, 13,81 kiloliters, and use the tariff above and check if it won't give you this 180. So using these two blocks here, block number 1 and block number 2, see if it won't give you 180 if you get these kiloliters. Like you usually you just calculate as like the normal way of calculating, looking for the cost of it before including e-tax or VAT. Yeah. So thank you very much, guys. Now, if you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure that you like and share and subscribe so that we can also. And if you have other questions, guys, we can also comment on the blog there, on the comment section, so that I can attend to those questions. And then yeah, thank you very much, guys. Yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Sharp.